I'd like to introduce Barbara Stanford, our CEO for Summit Academy, to say a few words.
To the great class, graduating class of 2016, congratulations. And you're a good-looking class, too. Great photos up there, great photos. So everybody that's here assembled today is just really excited about your graduation. We know that you're here because you've worked hard, that you worked through some challenges, and so today we are here to celebrate your success. And I bet there's probably one or two of you who are sitting out there right now who really weren't sure that you were going to see this day. But here you are because you did it. But parents, I want to say thanks to you. I know the principal has already said thanks, but parents, if it weren't for you, these students wouldn't be here today. You prodded them. That's right. Parents, you encouraged them. You prodded them to be the best they could be, and sometimes you just had to fuss at them to get to do what they were supposed to do. But because of what you did, they're here. And teachers, I mean, you are the most amazing group of people. One, because you have the patience of Job. These are wonderful students, but I know sometimes they probably tap danced on your last nerve. But in spite of that, you worked with them every day. You knew what they needed, and you provided that for each and every one of them. So teachers, I am just so grateful for all that you have done to make sure that they're here today. So, graduates, there's one thing that you're going to have to endure this afternoon, and that is all of us old folks want to give you one last word of advice before you launch into this next chapter of your life. And me being one of those old folks, I want to give you one last piece of advice. So you heard that you were told to set your goals high and to work for those goals. Well, one of the many things that I've been impressed with at the Summit Academies, and this is, by the way, my 15th day on the job, so I am still learning a lot about the school. But the one thing that I've been very impressed with about the Summit Academies is the martial arts program. Now, I didn't get martial arts when I first came to work here. I mean, I've seen the Chuck Norris movies, and I saw him beat up everybody. So I couldn't exactly understand what martial arts had to do with schools until I met Sheehan Bovey. And of course, he told me what the lessons from the martial arts were. So there are many lessons for life out of martial arts. But the one ceremony that I was particularly intrigued by is the board breaking ceremony. Now, I thought board breaking was just a matter of showing strength. But Sheehan Bovey told me that he wants you to think of that board as representing the obstacles in life. Now, I hate to tell you this, but life is going to have some obstacles. It's going to have some great times. It's going to have some hard times. But when you get to those hard times in life, when you have to make difficult decisions, when you're afraid to take that next step, I want you to think about that fear, about that obstacle as your board. And then you know what I want you to do? I want you to break that board. So young people, young adults, we are so proud of what you have done. And we wish for you all the best that life has to offer you. Congratulations.